Alrighty. This is a new installment I wanted to do for my channel. Just like something I wanted to try out. That's a little different from my usual stuff, but I had a lot of positive reception and on the discussion I did last time, but I never really did it again. So I wanted to go back into that and try it again with instead a full-on podcast. So I am joined with Akai, who's hosting.
Konnichiwa.
And I also got Cape with me.
Yeah.
All right. Kai, I'll let you take off with the first subject.
All right, so I guess the first subject would be the PlayStation Vita / PSP and like fond memories of it.
Okay.
All right.
So
Yeah, I remember when I was 9 years old, I got my PlayStation Vita.
what games did you get with it?
Okay.
Because
No,
well, you are younger than me, so it's like I don't know how old you were when the PlayStation Vita came out.
I was like 16 or 17, I think.
Ah, okay. Well,
Oh, okay. Like I was about to say, Cape, you did add on to that. Come on. Give us details. Okay, well.
Yeah. When I was like 16, I played. It was actually when I was like 15. Whatever, around that age, around the mid-teens, I got Persona 4 on my PlayStation 3, and I was like, oh, I love this game. And I wanted to play the new version, Golden, so I was like, oh, I need to get a Vita. And then it was like a couple of years, played Persona 3, 5, and then got a Vita, played 4, and now I love it because it's got a bunch of different games, and I can just play PS1 games and shit on it.
cool.
Okay.
Best console.
I never got a Vita, but I did get a PlayStation Portable when I was, I think, 12 or 13. I got what's that game called? God of War with it. I got a PlayStation Port.
Did you get?
Or not a port.
Did you get Chains of Olympus?
Yeah, I did. That's the one I got. And I remember I played the shit out of that game like so much. I was having so much fun with it. Then I remember my brother got a hold of it because he said he wanted to mod it for me. So I was like, sure, yeah. So I gave it to him, and what he did is that he did something with it, and he was able to mod it, so I was able to play like Super Nintendo games and stuff like that. Oh no, not that type of modification. But yeah, he threw like a bunch of SNES games on there, and that's when I started to really like. That's when I got to like
gamer.
no, I played SNES games originally on the Super Nintendo before that too, but it was more certain games I just had. But I had like basically the whole catalog of Super Nintendo games, and I was able to play through like any that I want, and that's when I started really loving classic games.
So basically, he stuck a homebrew OS on it.
Yeah, homebrew, exactly. That's what it was.
Yeah, I had a homebrew on my PSP that I later modded, but the homebrew that I put on it, I didn't know how to run, and I eventually bricked it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and so I basically traded that one in, got another one, and then the one that I got, I didn't like how it looked, like the simple black. So I I talked to my friend Kage, who is one of my online friends, and he said, I'll mod it for you, and you can just advertise for me, because he wanted to do his own modding business for game consoles and computers and stuff. So I sent it. Yeah, I sent it to him, and I said, well, just do whatever you want with it. And he modded it neon green, blue, and pink. And I was like, I don't like the pink, but everything else looks boss as fuck, dude.
For Sunset Overdrive.
Sunset. Oh my god.
And isn't that for the Xbox?
Yeah, that's an Xbox game. Yeah. I don't played that game once, and I was thinking like, holy shit, this game is lame. I didn't like it. I just didn't.
I heard some pretty bad reviews about it.
Yeah, I was never a fan of that game. I'm just glad that's not me though. But continue.
Oh, that was basically it. I just got a modded PSP. But as far as PlayStation Vita goes, I wanted a PlayStation Vita for Christmas. Like at that time, I didn't have a job, and I was basically begging my girlfriend at the time, my first girlfriend, if she would, buy me a PlayStation Vita. She said, nope, not at all. So basically what I
Oh,
did
okay.
was I went around to like places that needed help, and I did temporary work, and I did it under the table. So it wasn't on the books, and they could pay me whatever, and it was
Oh,
tax-free money. So
wow.
and when I got enough money, I went and bought a PlayStation Vita. I got the 3G version, which don't ask me why I got the 3G version. There was basically no use for the 3G. But I
No,
got
you could play Freedom Wars out on the street.
okay, maybe you could. I've never heard of that, but like literally, I got the 3G version, and I never signed it on to a plan or anything. And
Yeah.
the first game I ever got, I have to remember it was one of those really dumb puzzle games, but because it was a
Yeah.
part of the PlayStation Vita lineup, it used like the controls, like the back panel and stuff, and
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was just so good. Like literally, I was orgasming over this fucking game. Like I was like, oh, I can touch the back and it like pushes through the screen, and it's like, fuck,
Oh my
dude.
god.
So
Oh,
like,
excuse me.
so like,
Fucking Gabe, oh my god. I don't mean to cut you off either, but the way they just say is like, oh yeah, keep talking.
literally,
Yeah,
I
I
was,
like that.
I shit you not, I was orgasming over this fucking game. Like, it was using all of the PlayStation Vita's features, and like if you had the 3G Vita, which I did, and you signed it onto a plan, you could send leaderboards and stuff like over the I guess you could say wireless internet, or like fucking cellular internet. There we go. And
Oh shit.
it was. I mean, I never did that, but it was good to have that option, I guess you could say.
Oh, come on. If there's like an option that you could use for a PS Vita, you should try to like take advantage of it.
I know you should try to utilize it,
It was
but like
revolutionary.
I'm one of
Yeah.
those people that basically buys something for the options. I don't buy something because I have the intent of using that option. I buy it for the options, so
Oh.
just in case I have the intent of using that option later down the road, I have that option.
Oh, okay.
But
All
yeah,
right.
yep, that's my PlayStation Vita. Oh wait, speaking of my story, later down the road, I ended up getting that Vita stolen and
Stolen.
and I never got it back. And then it was in a small town called Lusk.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, the day that I was leaving Lusk, like moving
Yeah.
back to where I live now, I actually found the guy that stole it, and he was trying to sell it to me.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
I was
That's like A definition scumbag there.
the only way that I knew that it
Yeah.
was my Vita was there was these nubs on the back that were pushed in, and I had
Yeah.
marked it. I had like scratched in an A on it for like my first name, and
Oh yeah.
it had that fucking A on it.
Oh my god.
Nice.
So someone literally stole your Vita and tried to sell it back to you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, that's
Welcome to America. Can't have shit in Detroit.
Exactly.
well,
Welcome to America.
I guess to be fair, like people are doing that online right now with PS5 and Xbox Series S.
Yeah.
I guess scalping, I guess you
True.
could say. But it's like a different type of like way of stealing, I guess you could say. Because who the fuck is gonna buy like a PlayStation 5 for like $2,000 when it's like a $500 console?
Oh god. A lot of people will. Desperate parents that are trying to get the console for their child.
Yeah, I did hear that they're actually going to what's it called? They're starting to put like that, like they're trying to like stop that scalping shit because they were earning way too much money from that.
Are they trying to prosecute the scalpers? Is what you're trying to say?
No, I think they're trying to like put like I think they're trying to like start like some sort of like way to stop it. I'm not entirely sure on that. Like I don't know if they're gonna set like a law or something that like wait, what?
If you buy more than 4 PS5s in one purchase, the clerk is legally allowed to shoot you.
Nah, okay.
Hell yeah, I'd be game for that. I'll buy 5 just for the hell of it.
Got another. It was a thing. People had it. It had games.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I've got
Okay.
another thing relating to my PlayStation Vita I bought back in 2017.
Okay.
It was actually it was stolen. It was stolen from me by fate and my own incompetence.
Like the series or like the franchise?
Yeah,
Fate?
yeah. I downloaded Fate, fucking Extella relink, whatever the fuck, and then it bricked my Vita. No, I was
Oh, okay.
no, I was running. I was a little boy running to my friend's house after school to play Doom on the Nintendo 64.
No. Okay.
No,
Oh,
just to hang out, do some stuff, and I had
okay.
like a pocket on my backpack, and I was like, this is the Vita pocket. I'm gonna keep it in here all the time. I didn't, and I was walking to his house, and I didn't close the pocket on my fucking on my backpack,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I dropped it. I dropped it in the parking lot, and I didn't notice until I was already at his house.
Oh shit,
And
dude.
Oh,
I
shit.
looked in my bag. I looked in my bag, and I was like, oh fuck, it's not here. I was like, I gotta go for a bit. And I ran back to the school, and I fucking looked on the ground, and I found it fucking like smashed, like from a fucking car tire.
That's
Oh.
shitty.
Oh, that's a shame.
Oh,
And then that was how I lost my first Vita.
that's painful, dude.
I,
I'm
I,
sorry.
I was
yeah.
gonna talk about my love life, but
I
that
was
was
able to
like
get the memory card out.
that's much worse.
Yeah,
Just kidding.
yeah. That's way more
A
painful than
tragic
any
story.
breakup.
Okay,
I didn't mean to cut you off.
I didn't lose everything.
Yeah.
I just lost the physical Vita. So I got all my shit back when I bought another one, but it's just I had to go like a couple of years without a Vita.
Did
Oh,
you?
okay. Well, they're not that expensive, are they?
They are
Not
now.
really.
They are now. Like you
Well,
can't
yeah,
find
now
them.
because they're like fucking discontinued and like shit.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Sony secretly stopped making them and then stopped advertising for them, and then like literally just
Yeah.
one day they disappeared off of all their ads and shit like that. And there was
Oh, okay.
articles all over gaming sites like, what happened to the Vita? Where is the Vita? And stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I guess when they stop like
There's like
producing like something like that, it's just probably just gonna go through the fucking roof and like scalp. And well, I guess. Well, would it be scalpers that would do that? They'll just shoot the price up like crazy and try to sell it.
Well, you can sort of take well, not exactly. Basically, when something is rare, the
Yeah.
price goes up because it's rare. The demand
Oh,
is
yeah.
high for it,
because of
and
the
there's limited quantity.
yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
you
Come
want to
on,
get
Bulgarian,
the
you remember school.
simple economics, buddy.
Let's talk about opportunity cost and fucking trickle down economics.
We can't talk about math.
Oh God, please! I'm terrible at math.
So am I. Like,
Math is the only thing I'm good at.
funny enough, when this actually, I'll save that for later.
Okay. I mean,
Are you guys done about the Vita?
Yeah. I mean, we can move on to the next
I don't have a
subject.
lot to say.
Oh well, then take the floor. Jeez.
Yeah, no. If you have more to talk, then go for it.
I get whatever. Okay, let's just do
Okay.
best video games.
Wait, what?
Fucking let's do a quick rundown. Best video games.
Oh, best video
Best
games.
You need
video
to,
games?
if you have a Vita.
All right, so
Okay,
why don't we do best
Oh
video
wow!
games?
Shoot me in the leg then. How dare you?
Why don't we do best video games for PSP and
Oh, yeah.
Vita? Since a Mogaran didn't own a Vita.
No,
Oh,
just to-
okay. Oh.
Well, yeah, well, we'll talk about the best video games just to wrap up the segment.
All right.
Yeah, just fucking
Okay, you start.
my favorites.
All right, I guess Kate.
Yeah, my favorites were Persona 4 Gold, Gravity Rush, and fucking Project Diva. Those are the ones I played the most.
Project Diva with Miku?
Yeah.
Damn, dude, you're like hardcore.
Hardcore degenerate.
All right, my
I'm kidding.
my top games would be for both Vita and PSP. I'll do Vita first since I only had a few of them. It would have been Unit 13. What is it? Uncharted Golden Abyss. Resistance. What is it? Resistance. The Resistance game for the Vita. I can't remember what it was, but it was with the firefighter.
Wow.
I mean, Resistance was sort of a niche franchise, but then there was then there was, oh god, Final Fantasy X, the
Oh yeah.
PlayStation Vita edition, which I never,
Oh
I
yeah,
never,
crabs.
I never
I'm
redeemed the
sorry.
voucher for Final Fantasy X-2. So like somewhere, in some part of this entire country of the U.S., there's a voucher
Mhm.
that still has a code, depending on if the date is still valid, that someone can pick up, put it in a fucking uh, PlayStation store on the Vita, and get Final Fantasy X-2.
This fucking cursed item
Yeah.
floating through the world.
What, you didn't like X-2?
I've never played Ten 2.
Oh, well, it's basically just girls playing dress up, so
That sounds amazing.
Are
I
you
know,
serious?
right?
That's it?
Pretty much.
Yeah, you have to use your dress. I know some about it, but I never played them myself.
Wait, what the hell happened to Final Fantasy? If it's like, I remember playing, what was it? Well, I played Mystic Quest, and I think I beat that, but I don't remember.
Final Fantasy started to like divert in storytelling when Final Fantasy VI came around.
Yeah.
Oh, did it?
But,
Yeah,
everyone knows the last good Final Fantasy was 6.
KP probably just angered like thousands of angry Final Fantasy fans here.
I don't know
Final
that.
Fantasy starts at Crystal Chronicles, My Life as a King.
You want to fight? I mean, I'll fight you.
I mean, the Final Fantasy VII fans are just probably gonna rag on you like crazy now.
Probably.
They're fucking pacified. They got their stuff.
You know what
Fair enough.
the greatest Final Fantasy numbered Final Fantasy fandom is?
What's up?
13-3.
No, Final Fantasy VIII. The fans of Final Fantasy VIII say that Final Fantasy VIII was the greatest Final Fantasy ever, but
Mhm.
And they're
they
wrong.
accept other people's opinions about Final Fantasy VIII being the worst Final Fantasy ever. because
Oh, that's interesting because you don't hear mega fans actually going like taking criticism like that.
Yeah.
well, yeah,
Well,
it's
I mean,
because
to be a fan of anything, you
Yeah.
have to kind of accept that sometimes the thing you like is shit. You know?
True,
well,
true.
That's a fair point actually.
Oh, and then getting back on topic, favorite PlayStation portable games, PSP games.
Mhm.
Dissidia Final Fantasy, Dissidia Duodecim Final Fantasy, let me see, Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII,
Damn.
Birth by Sleep.
Is that another Final Fantasy game?
No, it's Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts
I
Birth
know.
by Sleep.
I know, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
What is it? Kingdom of Paradise.
Chain of Memories.
No, Chain of Memories wasn't for the
Was
PSP.
that a Game Boy game?
Yeah, that was a Game Boy game. Then it went to the PS2. There's one more. Astonishia Story.
Never heard of those.
Astonishia Story was sort of like a sleeping gem, like one of those hidden gems that was.
Okay.
It was a game, but it was self-aware that it was a game, and like it had characters.
Like Y2K.
Sort of, I guess.
Modernist RPG.
Fair enough.
But yeah, those are my picks.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I didn't really like play much PlayStation portable games, honestly. I only really played the one.
Oh my
Well,
gosh.
the best one for me is just God of War: Chains of Olympus.
Well, I mean,
Wasn't there a Grand Theft Auto game on there?
yeah, it was Grand Theft Auto Vice City
yeah.
Stories.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Liberty City Stories. Liberty City Stories.
That was the one that broke the fucking PSP.
It broke it?
Oh,
Yeah, it was. I think it was Liberty City Stories where it was the game that had like the back doors and shit you could do to like hack it and stuff.
Oh, I didn't know that.
oh, okay. Yeah, I think I played one of those too. Well, I guess those would be my top two then, which is the only two. I don't remember which one it was though.
Lance Vance and whoever.
Wait,
Shout out
what?
to Lance Vance for having an amazing name.
Lance Vance.
Was he the guy from Vice City Stories? Or Victor Vance? Who the fuck is Lance Vance?
I
don't
have
know.
no idea. Your guess is as good as mine.
Yeah, you're going off on your own thing there now. Okay.
Welcome to deep GTA lore.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Second topic is the first anime you saw as a child, how many anime you've seen, all together from like when you first started watching anime till now, and the
Okay.
most adult anime you've encountered anywhere throughout your life.
All right.
It's a long
Oh my
subject.
God.
It's a long subject.
Yeah, it is.
But
Well, since this is yours, I would say you can start off if you want to.
all right, so first anime I ever saw, and it may not be the very first anime I ever saw, but it's the one that sticks out the most. It was Tenchi Muyo.
Oh boy.
Never heard of it.
Honestly, if you have a
That's the one
chance,
with the cards, right?
no.
Okay.
Anyway, Tenchi Muyo started out as an OVA series, and then it got a like an actual episodic seasonal anime, and the anime was basically the OVA series, but then extended. And during one scene in the anime, this certain episode sticks out for this one scene. They were in a bathhouse, all the girls. It was a harem anime. And it was on Cartoon Network, mind you. Cartoon Network.
Okay. Oh,
and
shit.
It showed uncensored breasticles, like tits, uncensored. I was
my God.
I was like, oh my God, I love this anime.
You love it for that scene alone?
Yeah, I was after that scene. After that scene, I watched the rest of the anime religiously, and I even caught my life changed forever. My balls dropped. I got hair everywhere and shit like that.
That's the one anime that made you forcefully go through puberty?
Exactly.
Okay.
You're like fucking Popeye. You're like forearms like shot out.
It's like I don't know if you guys saw that episode of Family Guy where Quagmire discovers internet porn.
Oh yeah. I see what you're going with that.
You haven't seen it, Kate? Basically, like it shows a profile. I don't think he answered.
Or that episode of no, I saw it.
Oh, okay.
Well, did you want to continue on to the second part of the second topic? Yeah, topic?
How many anime I've seen, correct?
Yeah.
All right, so, oh gosh, okay. So, if I had to guesstimate, like, literally, that's the only way.
List out. Boom.
I've seen probably over 1,000 anime, maybe even more.
Christ, damn.
Yeah, and most of it was just like my sister Marina watching anime, and I was sitting there watching it with her, and
okay.
like because I didn't know how to bring up anime on the TV when I was a kid. Like I was like, where's the cartoon channel and shit like that, and most of the time when I'd switch to Cartoon Network, it was stupid American cartoons.
Like an inferior American garbage.
They are.
Come on, Ripping Friends. Ripping Friends, though.
Ripping Friends? What?
Yeah, that was a good show.
I forget. You're in Canada, so you guys have different like shows. But like here in America,
wait! You don't know what Ripping Friends is?
No.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I think I saw that.
A Yankee doesn't know what Ripping Friends is.
All right, well, I'll let you continue.
Know what Bakugan is.
I know what Bakugan is only because I'm ashamed of it, but like I used to watch 4Kids TV.
Oh, okay.
And then
the 4Kids Dragon Ball Z dub?
I don't know about that, but like the 4Kids One Piece dub, and they edited it heavily to the point where it was literally friendly for kids, and it's technically on the borderline of like teenish. There was this one scene in One Piece where Nami, she has to stab the fucker with a long nose. Apparently he's like a sniper or something. Anyway, she has to stab him in order for him to like survive. And like the English dub, she says, it's a rubber knife, don't worry. And then she stabs him, and they removed all the blood and shit. Like, they made it legit.
Oh my God.
They made it legit look like it was for kids. But, like...
I can see the parachutes.
It's, as soon as Funimation, like, picked it up, they re-scrubbed it and put it back
Started
the
from
way it was
scratch?
supposed to. Huh?
Started from scratch, like with the dub and everything.
Yeah, they had to start from scratch with the dub because 4Kids
Oh,
completely ruined it.
yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
But
I mean, if they're gonna edit out like a cigarette to be like a candy, then it's like, yeah, that's a problem.
that was Sanji. He smokes, and they
Yeah.
basically put his edited his cigarette to look like a lollipop.
Yeah. I did see that. That made me laugh.
It was retarded because, like, when he's holding his cigarette, with 2 fingers and stuff, yeah, he's like holding it like a cigarette with his 2 fingers, and
No, I can't, you can't say that. You gotta edit that. I don't
you
want
know
it
what?
on my channel.
You get sucked.
You want to get demonetized?
All right, but on to the last part of the subject. The most adult anime I've encountered. Oh
Yeah.
boy. So
Oh boy.
Extra rule to that?
Huh?
Add an extra rule to that?
Sure.
The most adult anime that you have encountered that's not.
No.
Oh shit.
God, that narrows it down. That's significantly.
Hey, it would make it more fun that way.
But the one that I was going to suggest, what isn't like it's it has
Hentai.
adult scenes in it, but it's technically not hentai.
Okay.
Mezzo Forte.
Yes.
Wait, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
He said it.
Okay.
Like,
Nice.
All right then.
I mean, you said it, so that's literally what I was going to say. I was going to say I can't remember. I was going to say I can't remember which one had that particular sex scene in it, but it was either Mezzo or Mezzo Forte, and
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty.
I guess I can go because mine's gonna be like a lot because I'm like so much younger and I'm a little anime baby.
I'm only like 2 years older than you. Whatever.
oh god, I feel like
yeah, whatever, boomer.
I feel like an old man.
All right, go.
Okay, so I wanted to clarify. Do you mean the first anime you saw, as in like literally the first one, or do you, like the first one you saw where you're like, oh, this is different. This is not a cartoon.
Well, the first anime that you saw that you can remember seeing.
I get Pokemon, I guess.
Pokemon.
I watched like fucking like I had like a tape of like a couple episodes of Pokemon when I was like a baby.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah.
That's like one of the starter ones.
Yeah.
And then the first one I saw and I was like, oh, this is different. Was fucking Naruto Shippuden, I think. I watched one episode and I think someone died and I got scared and I didn't watch anime for like 10 years after that.
What? It's too real for you, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was like 4.
Oh
wow.
My god. Damn.
Yeah, that was like one of my first like experiences with anime, and then I also saw an episode of fucking Gundam Seed, and I was like, oh, I'm out. This is a garbage show. And I was like 4.
I don't
Even then, you had the percent. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say I don't particularly like Gundam either. Any of the Gundam series.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say like even then back then, like when you were 4 years old, you knew that show was garbage.
No, it was just like I was like staying up too late because I'm a little bad boy when I was like 4 years old.
Oh damn.
And then I just caught like an episode and I was like, oh man, I don't want to watch this. And I switched the channel to like fucking Looney Tunes or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so you only caught a glimpse of it. You didn't actually watch it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean that's
Yeah, that's my first anime was the first anime I watched was Pokemon technically, but the first one where I was like, oh, this isn't a normal cartoon was fucking Naruto Shippuden, and it traumatized me as a baby.
Oh, okay.
It's a good show.
Did you want to go into the second topic, or do you want anything to add? Or is that I'm in the second part of the second topic. Or do you have anything to add?
Guess not. So how many animes I've watched?
Yeah.
Yep.
Not a lot because I'm
you old man. How many of those animes I've seen?
How many of the animes have I seen in the
there you go.
in the great world of yeah, not a lot. I think only about like 50 or whatever.
Oh wow.
Oh, okay.
You need to
That's
bump
actually
up
pretty.
those numbers.
Yeah, you do need to. You need to stop. Like, you need to put down
I'm too
the
big.
game. You need to put down the games for a little while and just actually watch, like, fully watch an anime. Like, come on. Have you finished Hellsing
Yeah.
yet?
Well, no. I'm on like episode 2, I think.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, I've been like I've stalled like ever since the fucking pandemic hit on like watching stuff. I think the only thing I watched all the way through was fucking Kamen Rider 01.
That's not even an
Like,
anime though.
yeah, I need to get back on watching stuff.
Well,
Well, it's close enough.
what was that you said you were watching?
Said Kamen
Kamen
Rider.
Rider.
Kamen Rider? Well, that's a live. Isn't that like a live action Japanese show?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I was like, that's not an anime.
It's close
Okay.
enough. They're yelling out their attack names, and they've got the fucking Gates of Babylon or whatever.
the way that Cape describes it is like it's like Power Rangers but better or something.
Yeah. Well, because the thing with Power Rangers is that it was for like American like fucking 5-year-olds in the 90s,
Actually, did you know that
and Kamen Rider is for like I know the story about stuff, man. I've been immersed in this shit for the past like 4 years.
Okay.
Not 4 years, but you know what I mean.
Oh, okay.
I know it.
So you're only like
but yeah,
6 years old or something
it's
like
like-
that? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
kidding.
only 6 years old. I never watched Power Rangers when I was a kid.
Dude,
I didn't watch shit when I was a kid. I just watched fucking Bakugan and played Call of Duty.
Besides anime, I would watch Power Rangers religiously. Like that was literally my show.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
the only Power Ranger show I've watched was fucking RPM.
Oh, I don't like after the first iteration of Power Rangers, you don't watch any other iteration. Like the first iteration
Except
was the
RPM.
best. No.
I'm still
it's not
laughing at
RPM.
that stupid. Sorry, but I'm
Go
still laughing at that stupid shit that I said yesterday with the what was it the I mistaken the Doom Dimension for something.
The Shadow Realm.
Yeah, the Shadow Realm. I was like, it's not for Bakugan. It gave us to Doom Dimension.
All
so
I know is the Shadow Realm is from Yu-Gi-Oh, and it actually never existed in the show.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
I don't know if the Doom Dimension ever existed because I only ever watched the dub when I was like a kid.
If it was
okay.
if it was the 4 kids dub, then it probably didn't exist.
Oh. But
Yeah.
Also, weirdest thing about Bakugan, it's actually a Canadian-produced anime.
Yeah, it
Really?
is. It's made in
Yeah.
Canada.
Oh,
in
that's
Canada.
funny.
So
Or
the
at least-
English
at
dub is
least
the
I think
official
it
dub.
is. Yeah, it's based on a Japanese manga, but it is like made in Canada.
Oh shoot, shit, dude.
Amazing characters like Dan Kuso and fucking Marucho. Never forget.
Okay.
Remember when Shun betrayed them for no reason? That was great.
I never watched it, so
Oh, okay. I might just like go
Yeah.
back and just like watch it for shits and giggles. Honestly, I just watched the dub too.
watching it. I tried watching it recently, and I couldn't get it past the first like scene.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
was it that cringy?
yeah. It was just like, oh man, it felt weird. It felt like it started in like the middle of like a fucking arc. Like there was like no build up.
Oh, okay.
It was just like they're at the hospital, like seeing their friend or whatever, and then it's just like, yeah, Bakugan.
Okay.
It was like, oh, all of a sudden they have like their entire like opening exposition just in the fucking intro. It's just like, oh, playing every episode, like, oh, these cards started raining down from the sky,
What?
and then something, whatever, and then the intro opened, and it was the best anime opening ever. Okay, most adult anime I saw.
Yeah.
That wasn't hentai. Was I'm trying to think.
Yeah. If you can't remember the name, just describe it. So, because I think Kakai and I can probably get it.
Yeah, I could probably definitely get it.
Well, the first time I saw it, I was watching it on YouTube. You know, back in the old days when you watched anime on YouTube.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
And it was fucking Girls Bravo.
Girls Bravo. Oh, dude, that anime is good. Like, I do have to say, it's
whatever.
old.
I fucking
have
saw
watched
it and I was like, oh, what's this? I remember seeing it on Netflix and being like, oh man, I wonder what that is, and I never watched it. And then I just looked it up on YouTube one time and I watched like the first episode and I was like, oh wow.
Yeah.
I remember the funniest thing about that though is that like when the way that I seen that anime was really stupid was because my little sister was around like 3 or 4 at the time, and she was going through Netflix and just randomly clicked something which was an anime, And then she left, and then those girls Bravo. I was like, "What the hell is this?" And I just started watching it. And I watched like 4 or 5 episodes there.
You're like, damn, this is good.
I was like, "This isn't bad."
Yeah,
The tits are just a plus.
Girls Bravo was just like To Love Ru but bad.
Yeah. Oh yeah, exactly.
Oh god, To Love Ru.
Hey,
Look,
don't touch shit. Don't touch shit. Actually,
No. To Love Ru is good.
Not darkness though. But like darkness is where it's like crosses all the lines.
Okay,
Don't talk shit about the vacuum cleaner.
there's a certain part in the English dub of To Love Ru where they the company that does the dub hired someone who had like certain political views, and they inserted a certain political topic into the dub, and yeah,
It became anti-abortion for like 10 episodes.
You know what? I think
not really, but okay.
Just to talk to you for a second there. I think only 10 chapters were used out of the actual manga or something when it came to To Love Ru. Let me check.
You're talking about the first
just
season?
10 or something. Yeah, the first season. That was made in 2008 or something. Let me check.
Oh wow,
2015.
I'll double check here.
Oh yeah. So yeah, the vacuum cleaner that only sucks up your clothes. That was a revolutionary topic at the time. A revolutionary idea.
I wish I could get one of those vacuums, to tell you the truth.
I mean,
and the ice cream that looks like a dick.
Actually, in Japan, they have this festival where they basically consume these candy mushrooms. Maybe they're real mushrooms that are dipped in like some sort of candy coating or something. But yeah, it's a sort of like a fertility festival, and the mushrooms symbolize male genitalia.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Yep.
I have to get that.
Okay, so I looked this up, and there's 38 episodes of the original anime.
There's 38?
Yeah, there's 38.
Then how?
I think that's including.
Wait,
it's including Darkness too.
All right,
And
so
the other ones.
Well, I mean, Darkness is the only one that matters.
Okay, but over 55% of that whole anime was filler.
I mean, I
think that's more than Bleach.
Yikes.
I'd agree with that. Like literally, I've been watching the dub version of To Love Ru. Now, mind you, the version that I'm watching only has like 26, 28 episodes.
Yeah.
But like literally the shit that's the content that's in each episode doesn't pertain to any of the other episodes.
Oh,
so
wow, okay.
You know those shows that were like Monster of the Week and stuff like that, where it was its own self-contained sort of like fight that the episode before it didn't need to impact at all. That's basically like The Simpsons, exactly. Before The Simpsons got dumb, stupid,
terrible, garbage.
Yeah.
In season 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I completely agree with you. Yeah, it's 26 episodes that the site that I stream To Love Ru on has licensed, I guess, the first season.
Oh, okay.
Awesome.
Yeah, no,
Be careful. You're gonna get felonized.
I'm gonna get what?
You're gonna get prosecuted by the full abilities of law.
You mean the FBI is gonna come and arrest me for watching To Love Ru?
Yeah, they're gonna arrest you for recording football games.
I don't watch football.
Okay.
I don't watch sports.
Yeah, I don't think anybody does. To be fair, anybody that has a brain doesn't. Wow, I'm gonna get so much hate for that. Anyway,
Yeah.
Well, it's true.
But like, I won't lie. I didn't even know there was a dub for To Love Ru. Like legit.
Sentai does the dub. Actually, as far as I know, Sentai licensed the anime, and as far as I know, like the extent of my knowledge, Sentai is doing the dub.
Oh, okay.
But it was only recently that they started dubbing the show. Like the last few episodes of the anime aren't dubbed yet.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So this is recent. Oh, okay.
To Love Ru Darkness doesn't have a dub yet.
No.
Yeah, I hope it does. So more people can be exposed to the vacuum cleaner.
Shut up.
I might have to watch that in sub just to see what the hell you're talking about.
I mean, you could just look at the manga too.
I could use some more manga on my shelf.
Yeah. The first one
Oh,
I ever watched was Dragon Ball Z, and
wow.
I remember the way that I watched that. Like first was I seen it on my brother. Actually, just to add something else on there, I remember I'd go upstairs and I would ask if I can go on his PlayStation for a bit. I was at a PSP then too, and
Yeah.
I'd plug it in, and then I'd just download like a few episodes on there. So he had like the whole, he had all like 300 episodes on there or something, or all 270 episodes or something. So I downloaded like
On the video section of the PlayStation Store?
no, he just had them like all on his PlayStation, just ripped from somewhere. I don't remember where.
Yeah,
Oh wow, okay.
legally acquired.
Yeah, and I remember I downloaded just a few episodes, and I remember like I remember watching those all downstairs on my PlayStation Portable. And I went back upstairs, and I just like I had to delete them because the memory on my PlayStation Portable wasn't big enough.
Okay.
I think it was only like 64 megabytes or something.
Oh
And,
wow, that was like 144p or something like that.
Yeah, I was watching it really low quality. I was able to get a few episodes on there, like surprisingly.
You got that episode. You got the.
I did that
car
for
episode.
the car episode. No, I was watching only from the Boo Saga, I think.
Oh.
That's what I remember anyway. But but I didn't realize I was watching an anime at the time. I was just thinking it was like another cartoon.
Oh,
But the first anime that I watched was knew it was an anime. Was an anime called Fruit Baskets. You guys know what that is?
I've seen that. I've actually seen both versions of it, the old version and the new version.
Oh, really? I never watched the new version yet.
Yeah, it came out in they basically rebooted the series in 2018, I think, or 2019, and the first season has already been done with. The second season is now playing, and I think the second season is going into its second arc. I don't know if the second or the second core. I don't know if it's the final core or not, but yeah, it's going into the second course of the last 12 episodes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I never actually seen those. I just watched what was it, the 26 episodes that were released back in 2000, I think it was 7 or 2008 or something around there. That's all I watched. I watched them on a random website. I don't remember what it was. It was just like some random website I found that was streaming a bunch of shit. So I was like, sure. And I just randomly clicked on that, and I just watched the whole series there.
You're like, this looks good.
Yeah. As I think that when I first watched it, I got my first PlayStation 3, and I was like, it was a good PS3 because it was able to be modded. The only bad thing is it lasted me like 6 months before it broke.
Was it was it one of the ones that was backwards compatible, or was it one of the ones that sounded like a jet engine?
It was a backwards compatible one that was able to be modded because it had like older firmware in it.
Okay, so did you buy it at full price, or did you get it off of someone? Because if you bought it at full price, that was like $600 that you spent.
No, I actually got it as a birthday present.
Oh, kudos!
Yeah, because I wouldn't be able to afford that when I was like, I was like what?
You were like
11? 4, yeah, no. I was still an infant.
You were a fetus.
Yeah, that's the first anime I can say that I knew I was watching anime that I watched there. I guess technically it's Dragon Ball Z, but it's still, I consider it Fruit Baskets as my first one. Now, as to how many anime I've seen, oh boy. I've been watching like on and off when I was a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like, I started, like, really going on the grind when I was, after the pandemic hit. That's when I started going on the grind.
Okay.
So I've probably watched, like, I want to say 300 around there. Somewhere around there. It's not as much as a Kai, but it's, like, still a fairly decent amount.
It's a respectable amount.
Yeah. I could say that much. So, and as for the most, oh, go ahead.
Well, I only started watching anime when I was, like, 13 or whatever. I'm like 19 now, so it's like what, 6 years?
Yeah, that's true.
So we've sort of had a earlier head start on you, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, Kai has like a 10-year advantage of us, so.
The first anime he watched was fucking Astro Boy.
First anime I ever watched was flipping through like cloth paintings.
You're watching Steamboat Willie, the Japanese dub.
I don't get it.
Okay, so the story behind Mickey Mouse is a American went over to Japan and actually stole the design of Mickey Mouse from a Japanese, basically a Japanese design, and when
Yeah,
they
he
brought
stole
it
from
over
Mr.
here.
Sparkle.
Yeah, when they brought it over here, Mickey Mouse sort of blew up, and that's how Disney was born.
Oh, okay. Kate, you bastard! You made me laugh when I was drinking water.
Don't.
Did you know that Mr. Sparkle was actually based off of Mickey Mouse?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Okay. As for the most adult anime I've seen, that's not hentai.
Yes, not hentai.
Okay. I was more of like an action shonen type of guy, adventure type
Mhm.
shit. So I didn't really delve into
It's,
like etchy harems that often. So I'd probably say the most one is probably, what was it called again? Remember I had a shit ton of incest in it and I felt really uncomfortable watching it.
What?
Sword Art Online.
No.
Kiss Exist.
Oh my god.
No. I had the same. It had like they both had gray hair color or something. I don't remember. It definitely gets memed a lot. I know that.
Was it God, what is that
Gray hair.
anime? Hold on. I think I know what anime you're talking about. Sora no Suga or no Yosora
Yeah,
no
that
Suga.
was it. That was it. Yeah.
Yep, I've seen that.
Yeah, I watched that and like there's a lot of really uncomfortable scenes in there. I was like, oh,
Yep, like
sister, right? So it's like, oh god.
I actually
What's it called?
Yosora no Suga.
Yeah.
But when I first
There you
started
go.
watching that anime, I got to the part where he was getting freaky with his sister, and I was like, nope,
Yeah.
I can't watch this. But I completed the season, the series, and I was like, I need to take a shower.
You need to take a shower and just beat one out. All right.
No, how could anyone beat it to that? Like, I mean,
I have no idea. I mean, it's for some people, and it's not for some people. You know.
it's
But,
like,
Maybe you love it or you hate it.
well,
It's like SAO.
well, yeah, that's a pretty good comparison, actually.
yeah, like I say, terrible story, terrible.
Yeah, badly developed characters. I don't understand why people like that.
Yeah.
I mean, very well developed in some areas.
Like Kirito, him being so cool.
Yeah. Kirito can dual wield because he's so cool.
Yeah, Kirito's sister was also in love with him for a while during that fairy arc.
Yeah, she's back.
Yeah, that was something else. I watched all 3 seasons of that, and I'm not proud of that.
You need to be cleansed.
I do.
Yeah, you need to watch Gurren Lagann. You need to finish Gurren Lagann.
I only watched like 6 episodes. I never got back to it. Yeah, I did finish the 2nd season of Love Is War though.
Nice.
Actually,
I really enjoyed that.
I have not gotten around to seeing that anime yet.
No, it's actually pretty good.
I
recommend it.
I have 3 volumes of the manga, and I think they're decently funny, but not something that I would basically continue spending money on. So that's why I only have 3.
Oh, okay.
Who spends money on product?
Well, manga's different. You get more use out of it.
Yeah, true.
And if it's an ecchi or a hentai manga, you get way more use out of it.
That's fair enough. Well, hang on. I'm trying to think of like another one there that I seen. I did watch High School DxD.
DxD?
That was
High School Musical?
Yeah.
Okay, so
yeah.
everyone says High School DD. I say High School DxD, and like whenever there's an X in any of the titles of any anime, I say the X because it just sounds weird not saying the X.
Oh, okay. Well,
but
I just say it. However, I'm not really influenced by anybody. I'm just like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, like you don't have to do it. Like I personally do it because to me it sounds really weird not saying the X.
Yeah, well, we've all got our weird like things we call different stuff. You know, like Boku no Pico Academia.
I still hate every time you say that. Like every time you say that, I die inside.
Boku no Pico's the best anime ever made.
Hell yeah.
The people listening to this, why don't you look it up right now?
No, I'm good.
Just, anyone who's listening to this, if you ever talk about anime with your friends and you're talking about fucking Boku no My Hero Academia, call it Boku no Pico Academia.
Yeah, exactly.
What?
Would you stop, please?
Stop what?
Stop that. It's My Hero Academia.
What are you talking about?
Actually-
that's what he said.
Technically, it's Boku no Hero Academia.
I know.
That's
But
what I said.
we don't talk to people that say Boku no. Fuck. Boku no Hero Academia. I almost said Pico at the end of that.
Wait. Now I'm confused. Is it Boku no Academia or Boku no Hero Academia?
Boku no Hero Academia. It is,
All right.
It's
Yeah.
Boku no
I-
My Hero Academia.
I messed up. It's Boku no Hero Academia. Got it.
Yeah, no. Oh, I screwed that
Boku
up.
no
My
My
bad.
Hero.
I think that's done with that section, eh? Since the last section was mine, I think I'll start it.
All right. Cool.
Okay.
So I'm gonna expand this one. I'm gonna expand this one a bit. I'm gonna say my favorite clean manga, my favorite era manga,
Nice.
and my favorite clean manga currently, I would say, is probably All right. Well, my personally my favorite clean manga is what's it called? I only remember the Japanese title, which is Solo no Otoshimono.
Ooh.
Like I remember watching the anime and I was thinking like, this is average. This is okay. Then I read the manga and I was like, why is this so much better? Like really. As I was like I was reading it and I was like, this feels like so much easier to go through. It doesn't feel like cringe or anything like that for some reason. Like the anime feels so different compared to the manga, and I don't know why.
Can you describe what it's about?
It's about a high school boy, obviously.
Obviously.
I was typical of that time. You know what time I'm talking about, yeah?
He's on the basketball team,
No.
and he he wants to join the drama club,
No. Just no.
and we're all in this together.
Shut up. Stop. Alright. Oh, no, it's
And
about
they go to the fucking country club and they play baseball.
You're
Wait,
killing
what?
me.
I'm confused now. What?
He's just mocking. He's mocking your
Talking
your manga.
about High School Musical.
Oh my god, shut up.
Dude,
No,
if
but,
that got made into an anime,
it would probably memed like crazy. There's no
it
shit.
would be memed like none other.
Oh yeah, the English title is oh my god, I forgot it again.
Look it up. Look it up.
It would be easier if okay, let me just look this up for a second here.
If you describe it, I'm pretty sure I've probably either seen the anime or read the manga.
Here we go. Heaven's Lost Property, there we go.
Oh, I've seen both seasons of the anime.
Yeah. Did you also see the OVA? Hey.
That OVAs I don't remember because I usually just pile them in with the seasons that they correspond with.
Oh, okay. The OVA just completely bombed it. Like at the end of the second season, they ruined it so bad that like they had to end it in a way where it's like yeah, we can't even go anymore with that.
Oh, okay.
It's like the anime like started doing its own thing, and then the manga took like a different direction, so they couldn't go back from that and just say like, okay, this is the way the anime or the manga ends. But like, they made it to like, do you remember the character named Chaos?
Vaguely. It's been a very long time since I've seen the anime.
She's like the little girl nun
Oh,
from
okay.
the Angelids. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like she literally just like, I remember in the manga she befriends what's his name again?
The perverted
Troy.
guy
Yeah, the perverted guy.
who likes panties.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I forget his name.
Okay. Well, you know what I'm talking about, eh?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. He's
Yeah.
they always
Oh.
show him in like chibi form, and like he's always like in I think season 1 there's like this flock of panties that just comes like flying through the window, and like yeah, I know exactly.
Yeah,
what you're talking
I remember what Icarus is. I remember that name just because of friggin' Gohan's dragon. That's how I remember her name. Like, let me just try to remember the characters here. There was his name was Tomoki, wasn't it?
Let me look it up really quick.
Tomoki Sakurai. I think that's what it was. But anyway, yeah, I think that's what his name was. But he in the anime he meets up with a girl named Chaos, which is a little girl who tries to take back the Angelids. Oh god, if nobody knows what this is, they're going to be completely confused. But
I'm completely confused.
yeah, that figures. Just go look it up. But and everyone that's listening to this, just go look it up.
Yeah, so
Everyone's listening
main
to this.
character,
Just go watch SJF.
the main male character
God.
is Tomoki Sakurai. Icarus
Mhm.
is the female lead,
Okay.
and
Nymph, I
Sohara.
believe it's another. Oh yeah, Sohara. I forgot about her.
Yeah, Sohara's his next door neighbor and his childhood
Yeah.
best friend, who happens to be a female, of course.
Yeah.
You know,
Nice.
childhood best friends have to be the opposite sex so that they can eventually, get it on in the end.
They need to really remake that series because the anime just bombed it for some reason. I hate the anime for what it did.
I
hate the
didn't.
anime for making my waifu not win.
I didn't particularly like the second season. The first season was funny as hell,
It was.
but the second
But
season.
the first season they still like changed like a bunch of stuff, which was like counterintuitive to the manga.
Yeah.
And like the second season just like went like overflowing with that. So we're to the point where they ended it, and then when the OVA came out for like the last like parts when the manga ended, actually I'll say this: it got so bad that the manga like advertised the third season of Heaven's Lost Property, but it never got made and just got an OVA for the fucking end. Like, that's how bad the anime actually got. Like, really.
Damn. I honestly didn't know that there was supposed to be a third season.
There was. I remember reading like I remember when I was reading the manga. There was I think it was like someone like the 60s or something with the chapters, and they advertised the like in the actual chapter they advertised the animated third season at the end there. And I remember just looking it up, and they're like they didn't even bother making it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, true. Yeah. As for my favorite H manga,
Oh wait,
what?
did you
That's Monogatari.
Wait, what?
Nothing.
did you say Nisei Monogatari?
No.
What about is it Neko Monogatari Black or something like that?
The one with.
I honestly don't know.
The one with the Nekomata. I don't think you guys
I
know what
don't
I'm
know
talking
what
about,
you're
do you?
No, I
don't
don't
watch
think so.
All right.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. I'd say my favorite H manga, which is was actually called Shion no Hana. So
Shion no Hana?
yeah, did you ever read that one?
No, I don't think so. But there's like
Okay.
I thought you said Shinon. I was like, what?
No, it's
Okay, yeah.
Shion no Hana. It's basically like a story about like a guy finding like a girl on like the side of his like compartment or something, and she just basically like just asks to room in with him, and then they just like they go into like certain things there.
They get into wacky situations with their neighbors.
No. But
Come and knock on her door.
oh my god.
Three's Company. Oh god, dude, stop. I'm trying to remember the story. You make me fucking laugh, and I can't remember it now. It was hard enough for me to remember the damn title. But it's basically about like a story of a guy losing his cat in like a fire apartment that he was like he basically cared for like for his basically like his family pretty much, and then he meets up with this girl who was sitting on like his doorstep waiting for him, and they go inside and he starts telling like basically that background and stuff like that, and then she wants to pay him for her staying there. You catch my drift?
She wants to pay him?
Repay him because she's staying there.
Oh, okay. I was going to say that's not how prostitution works, honey.
No, she didn't pay anything. Well, I guess to be fair, that is prostitution still. But that's all I'm going to say because I don't want to ruin the story because it's very, very heavily like this is one of those stories that was like really heavy. That was actually based on a true story, not fucking his own cat, I assume. But you know what I mean.
Oh, okay.
I assume anyway. I don't know. And I just completely ruined it. Shit.
You're fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I didn't completely ruin it, but you know what I mean.
I mean, most people who read H or Arrow manga usually don't read it for the story. They usually read it for, obviously, you can.
Yeah, I know about that.
Yeah.
I
What do you
mean,
mean?
Like me
I
personally,
make
if I'm
sure I'm always in my anti-masturbation cross when I'm reading.
do
Like me
you?
personally, like if I wanna like read like an H manga, I want a good story with it because it's gonna be like just boring after a while.
True, true. Like,
So you're
there's,
looking at it and you're just like, okay, in and out, in and out.
Oh,
I,
go on.
oh, what I was going to say was, there's a lot of hentai manga, like H manga, that
Yeah.
have like extended stories. Like they have like over 100 pages,
Hmm.
and
Wow.
they're just ongoing. Like literally, there's no end to them.
Yeah. I do remember my friend recommending me to read something before, and I was like, I read like I think on 60 pages or something. I was like, that's just this is starting to get pretty interesting, but I don't think I really want to read anymore. And he kept like ragging on me to read it, and I was like, maybe. Then he caught me in a bind where I did like those H manga reviews on my Facebook,
Oh, and then
and he threw it at me, and I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess I don't have a choice now. So I was like, I read the whole thing, and I was like, holy shit, that was actually really damn good.
Wow.
Except
you're
for
like
there's a scene in there which I'm not a fan of. I don't know. It's the heavy R word.
the heavy
I don't
arm.
no R like the letter R. You
Oh,
know,
okay. So
you know
it's
what I mean. Eh?
yeah. Okay, yeah, I understand.
Okay.
There's a scene with that like I said like I didn't like I critiqued that like there could have been a different way for that. And that guy
And
did
everyone
post up
called
like
you a bitch.
no no well I he kind of critiqued that to say like that was to further their relationship in that story to show that they actually cared for each other and that he didn't like that. And I was like, that's a fair argument, but at the same time, they could have went to that differently. I'm not saying that's a bad way to go about it. I'm saying it's unnecessary. You know,
Yeah.
I
I
forgot what
mean,
it's called though.
What?
I forget what the manga is called actually. I need to look it up. I'll tell you the guys or I'll tell you guys the title of that. Let me look it up. The one manga I'm currently reading at the moment is Dead Man Wonderland. I did watch the anime, and I was like, oh, I watched it like when it came out, and I was like, this is pretty damn good, and I never went back to it. And apparently it ended, so I was like, oh, okay, so I'll just read it then.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the current one I'm reading.
okay.
Well, you guys can take over now. I finished up
All
myself
right.
there.
Uh,
I finished.
Kate, do you want to go or should I go?
Uh, you can go.
I can go. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Alrighty.
better sit down and pull up some popcorn, folks. Um.
Get out some
Okay.
tissues.
Shoujo
So.
to Gang to Ao Yoru. That was what they called.
Oh. Okay.
What?
That's on the code site, right?
Yeah, that's from the code
Okay.
site.
The one with the big N before it.
No, it's not. It's not on that website. I had to look for a different website to actually read it.
Oh, okay. All right. The let me see. What's the first part? For the clean manga, that's my favorite. I could say
Yeah.
is Tales of Wedding Rings, and
Tails?
yeah, it started out as a doujin, and I know what you're going to say.
Mhm.
Oh, that's not clean. All doujins are basically hentai. Well, no, not necessarily.
Not necessarily. No.
Doujins are sort of like I guess you could
Yeah,
say
get fucking ripped off.
they're more or less of fan
Yeah, it's
projects.
it's self-published.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And this one actually got published by a company because it was so good. It got super popular online, and company approached the person that had the actual story, and
Mm-hmm.
they published it into manga. And basically, what it's about is this guy named Sato. He
Mm-hmm.
he when he was a kid, he witnessed travelers coming through this portal on Earth, and
Mm-hmm.
there was this little girl with them. Like it was an old man and this little girl, and this little girl walks up to him and says, "I think you and I should be friends." And like from that day on,
Oh boy.
that that memory is like super foggy whenever he tries to remember it. And
Oh.
when he's in high school, him and this girl are in high school. He ends up, developing feelings for this girl, and
Oh, okay.
she ends up going back to the place where the portal was, like I want to say 10 years ago or something like that, and he follows her, and he jumps through the portal, and she's getting married on the other end of the portal, and he ends up basically replacing the groom by saying basically the three magic words, "I love you," and then all of a sudden you see like a picture, an image of her, like, getting blushy and shit like that, and then all of a sudden a ring appears on his finger. Well, the premise of the story is he has to marry 4 other princesses, and she's a princess of the ring, basically.
He has 1 month to train.
Okay.
So, he has to marry 4 other princesses for a total of 5 women. And if he doesn't, then this darkness called the Abyss is going to flow across the world and basically consume all life. And
sounds like darkness from Konosuba.
True.
Yeah, consume the world.
Yeah, and
he's gonna sploosh everywhere.
Basically, like every woman that he or every woman that he ends up marrying, every princess of the ring that he marries, they try to jump his bones any chance they get. But it's one of those manga that it plays out sort of like an ecchi, but it doesn't show it. Like, it doesn't even show nipples. It's just,
it doesn't show titties. Okay.
Yeah, it's a very, very sort of sensual type of lewd drawing, and the story is super good. Like, I have 7 volumes of it, and the only reason why I haven't gotten more is because of funds. So.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that's my favorite one so far. My favorite H manga, Arrow manga. This is a long title. I had to look it up, but it's on the site with the N that uses codes. We're gonna use we're gonna use basically words that describe it instead of actually outright saying it due to YouTube's algorithm.
Yeah.
But it's called Jun Komonoko Sushin Kumori Musumi Vivi. God, Kimono Noko Sushin. Oh, it repeats the thing, but it's a Rusu no Komomusumi Anata ni Otokoe. Basically, I'll just give you the code. It's 322629. And so, like, anyone who looks that up, they'll immediately see like one of my preferences when I'm reading stuff like that. So
the PlayStation 4.
Oh yeah, let me tell you, I love banging the PS4. Oh yeah. Just take that hard drive out and just
rub your dick on the touchpad.
PS4s don't have touchpads.
Repeat the code, please. I want to look it up actually.
All right, do you need the code?
Yeah.
All right, it's 322629.
Okay. Okay, I've read that actually.
Have you?
I have, yeah.
Cool.
I read a few of that guy's manga. It's actually pretty damn good. He writes pretty interesting. He can write pretty interesting stories, but sometimes he just doesn't at all. Weirdly enough. He just
So basically, this one's full color. A lot of people don't like full color, so there's actually a version that's actually black and white. But I just chose this one because it was the one that showed up first. But it's just called
Kimono Noko Sushin.
Kimono Noko Sushin. Yeah, but there's like a Kaomori Musumi Vivi.
Yeah, but that
means Batgirl.
The highlighted text is the actual title, and that's the official Japanese title at the bottom.
I don't see that highlighted text.
It's like a brighter. It's a brighter white and then it's gray. What I mean.
I need to check my my TV's color.
Oh, okay. I did read that. Oh, it wasn't too bad. I do like the little squabble just for playing video games and how they,
Well, I mean,
actually solve that.
There has to be a reason why they, get jiggy with it. So
Yeah, true.
they can't just say, like the guy can't just like sit on the bed and say, "Hey, you want to fuck?"
Yeah, true.
That's like
Well, bang,
anticlimactic.
That is, but like that's basically like half the story. Like for half the manga on there, just like they're just walking dicks and pussy pretty much.
Well, yeah, I mean, but like this has one of my
Your favorite
preferences.
walking
I won't use the words because of the whole, But yeah, this has one of my preferences, we'll say.
Oh, okay.
And I'm pretty...
Okay, well, if you guys are curious about mine, like personally, 333-921.
333-921?
Yeah.
All right, let's look that up.
Go for it.
Oh boy.
Oh.
This one.
Wow, this is like 90s era drawing.
Yeah, it's pretty nice too. It is pretty nice though, at the very least. I think okay, I guess for the sake of the podcast, we should probably stop looking at
yeah,
at those that actually talk.
Well, I mean, we're looking up the.
What? I'm halfway done.
I give a gold star. There we go. make it viable to have it in there.
Oh, okay. Okay, and the last one I'll give for that one too is 316-582. And like you guys, if you guys look it up, you'll immediately know why. That's one of my favorites.
All right, so what is it?
Okay.
316-582.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah. I don't even need to look at that one to know. I can just look at the cover.
Yeah. There you go.
All right, and then my favorite manga that I am currently reading.
I guess it'd be more manga you're currently reading.
Oh.
I guess.
Well, I mean, I do have a favorite that I'm currently reading.
Oh, well, go ahead. That works too.
It's a manga that was is done by the original artist, the original story. Okay, the original author. That's the word I was trying to say. The original author of Gantz.
Oh, Berserk?
No, shut up. What are you...
I'm
sorry, I have to make that.
Gantz, my favorite Berserk character, Gantz.
Anyway, it's called Gigant.
Okay.
And it's about a girl, a porn star, who
oh my.
It's technically not hentai because it's 16 plus or like 14 plus or something like that. Anyway.
Oh, okay.
Rated T for teen.
Sure, it's ESRB rated T for teen.
Peggy 18.
Anyway, so basically it's about this kid in high school. He basically wants to become a director just like his father. And there's this porn star who he's infatuated with. And she has like, apparently from her description, or the description of her, she has pink hair. And she has like big tits and stuff like that, of course.
Nice.
And
triple Z titties, yeah.
Yeah, and then for some reason, these two end up crossing paths, and they end up talking, and then he ends up saving her from her abusive boyfriend. And so far, her abusive boyfriend hasn't come back. But she ends up running into this weird guy with that's only wearing underwear and has this sort of like paper vest on and like has a weird funky hat. Anyway, she bumps into him on the street and he's laying on the ground dying because he got hit by a car. And she's yelling at people to call an ambulance or something like that. And he basically presses something into her wrist or something like that. And it's this small circular device. and he says, the time will come soon, you'll know what to do. And he dies,
Oh.
and she looks at it and is like, what the fuck is this? And she tries to pull it off, and she can't. And she finds out that it's able to make her bigger. Like, not her boobs or anything, but like her actual body size.
Okay.
She's able to like expand her size. And like she uses it in her porn videos to
I thought we weren't revealing our fetishes.
Wow. Okay.
anyway, yeah. That is one of my preferences too, tall women.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, she uses it in her porn videos. Do what?
They can pick up cars.
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, you mean women that pick up cars? Possibly. Muscly women are pretty hot.
They are. Yeah, I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of mine, like, not like really buff. I like mine more toned muscle kind of thing.
Yeah, like
You know?
like not super jacked, but like toned to the point where you can see sort of like a little little bit of sculpture or something like that. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Not like the time of built, like that one you told me to review. Not like that type of build, but like, you know, like a build like Kefla.
So, like, did you know that the more a woman works her pectoral region on a guy, like a guy calls it his pectoral region, but obviously a woman calls it the breast. The more they work that chest area, the smaller their tits will become, and actually the more flabby they'll become.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I did not know that.
Mm-hmm. Like if you look up muscular women, like bodybuilding women,
yeah,
their boobs are either super small or they're super like flabby.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I like small tits anyway.
I don't think you'd like these. Like they're kind of hard to look at.
Oh, are they? Okay.
Yeah, but
I mean, to be fair, I'm more of a legs guy anyway, so it don't matter.
You're a thigh guy.
Yeah. Oh, exactly. There you go. I mean, look at my profile picture.
True.
I was very tempted to make that my Facebook profile picture, but I was like, I got Kefla as my background. I think that's enough.
Kefla is that chick from DBZ, right?
Dragon Ball Super.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She's a fusion between Kale and Caulifla. I do like both. I do like both those characters, but it's like when they fuse, that's where it's like that's like a mixture of both perfection. Yes.
You get the good of both and none of the bad.
Exactly.
You know, she's from the inferior Dragon Ball Z follow-up.
I mean,
I'm not going to argue that, but I'm going to say you're wrong.
Any Dragon Ball show other than Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z are inferior. Like all of them are inferior.
Okay, like I can't even argue that, to be fair. Mm-hmm. I do like Dragon Ball Super, but it's like GT. Piss off, that whole show is filler.
It's Dragon Ball GT is just basically Goku going back in time as a child and reliving all the same shit that he did, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but GT has the best character designs, you know. It's got
Super 17.
Super 17 and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta.
I mean, Super Saiyan 4 form is still pretty damn cool. I can't argue that.
Yeah, I wish they should bring it back in the new arc.
They can't.
In the granola arc or whatever.
They what?
Granola arc? Is that like a metaphor for cereal or something?
They basically already patched over Super Saiyan 4 though. Like it's never going to come to the official timeline because they already gave that to basically Broly.
Oh yeah.
In the Dragon Ball Super
they ruined the only good thing about Dragon Ball.
Oh, okay. But because the Super Saiyan 4 form is the Great Ape form condensed into like a regular body, and that's basically what they said Broly's wrathful form was. So it's like they just X'd off GT completely.
Man, we're never gonna get. We might get Super 17 though. You know that's not out of the question.
I mean, if Dr. Gero comes back, sure.
Yeah, Hellfighter 17. Hellfighter 6.
It does, yeah.
You guys are like speaking gibberish to me. I don't know any of this shit.
Oh, okay.
Like, all you need to know about Dragon Ball that Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is the greatest character design that has ever existed in all of anime and manga.
I'll take blue over Super Saiyan 4. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Well, no. Actually,
Okay.
no. I completely take back that statement. I'll take Ultra Instinct over Super Saiyan 4, but not blue.
Well,
Blue is like a really boring
I,
design.
I mean, I'm specifically talking about Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta because I think literally every other Super Saiyan 4 design I don't like, but Gogeta is just different for some reason
Oh, okay.
to me.
Okay, we got a little off topic, but go ahead, Kai. Did you want
Okay.
to finish?
Yeah, I'll just basically finish up. So I got to the part
Nice.
where this guy sticks this circular device into her arm, right? Well, it makes her bigger, like her size. She uses it for her porn videos, and like at the part where
Open the
I'm
door.
at now, she basically meets the high schooler in a restaurant, and he asks her to go out with him. And like this, I'm gonna spoil this scene because everyone should skip it once they get to this scene of the manga. Like literally, it is
Okay.
hard to watch, not or hard to read not because it's a heartbreaking scene, but because it's cringy
Yeah.
as fuck. So like
Oh, okay.
they're sitting in this restaurant. She orders something, and like he asks her, "Please go out with me," and she has this really, really nice excuse of why she can't date him. And, like, it seems really legit. And, like, there's, like, 6 or something panels of just him staring down at the table. And, like, he slowly starts to like, whine and cry. Like, he lets out, like,
God.
little sounds. And then she's like, "Are you okay? Do you need some water or something?" And then he just starts screaming, like, yelling, like, wailing, just crying, creating a scene. And she's like,
Oh my
"Stop,
God.
stop, stop." And, like, he doesn't stop. He says, "I won't stop until you say you'll date me." And, like, literally acting like a goddamn child. And then she says, "Fine, fine, I'll date you, I'll date you." And then he stops, and then they walk out of the restaurant, and scene ends. And I mean, the scene goes on for like a good amount of pages, but it's so hard to read because the guy is acting like a fucking child. I just want to punch him if I could. God,
Yeah.
I have so many terrible things to say about that scene. It's
If I do read that, I'm gonna take your word for that. What chapter is that?
it's in. Hold on, let me go grab it. I'll find out.
All right, because from the way that you described it, it's like, yeah, I don't know if I want to actually read that. Well, to be fair, I don't read as much manga as I read or not read, but I watch anime. I'm just going through my list right now because I'm actually Xing shit off there finally. So I'm just hoping to get that done before I go back to school.
All right. What are you hoping to get done before you go to school?
My list that I made. It has like 50 other anime on it.
Oh, jeez.
We all have that list.
Checking it twice.
Better get to
God,
watch
really?
it.
I know.
Yeah. I don't have the list. I just have the fucking folders on my computer staring at me.
Including Helsing.
All right.
Finish that.
Yeah.
So, oh, go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, I was just telling him to fucking finish Helsing because it's damn good.
Look,
All right.
I'll once I start feeling like,
Okay, well, okay.
like
Okay.
I'm a very passionate person. I'm based on momentum and mood.
Okay.
So is that why? Never mind. I was going to make a dirty joke, but I don't know you that well. So.
Yeah, just go for it. Don't matter.
So is that why? Is that why you masturbate so often? I mean.
No, that's because I'm a 19-year-old dude.
Without a girlfriend? Okay, I got it.
Yeah. Living in the middle of nowhere.
I think all of us are single right now, aren't we?
Yeah, I'm actually single. I'm in between girlfriends. I say in between. I say in between girlfriends, but I'll never get another girlfriend because the next girl I'm going to date is going to be Asian. Like, and there's
damn lucky catch.
Where I live right now, there are no Asians.
Oh, okay.
And I have no intention on moving unless I go to the university. So.
Oh, okay.
Universal Studio.
No.
All right. So I got the chapter. The chapter before it is when the kid asks the question to the porn star, and she basically asks him to wait a little bit so that she can think about it.
Mm-hmm.
And then chapter 2, literally the chapter right after that, is when she gives him the answer, like, I can't date you because of such and such reason. A really good answer. And
Oh, yeah.
let me see how long this crying fit goes on for.
All right.
Let me see. 1, 2,
How many chapters does this arc
3,
go on for?
4,
The crying arc?
5,
The crying
6. 6 pages. I
Holy
said chapter.
fuck.
I said chapter, but I meant pages.
Okay.
It's 6 pages of nothing but him wailing inside this restaurant, begging her to, not begging, but like basically making a scene, forcing her to say, "Okay, I'll date you."
That's just completely pathetic. Oh my god.
Dude.
Ah, it puts a bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah, if you read this manga, Gigant, skip that. Skip that entire section. Like, as soon as she says, "I can't date you for this reason," just go all the way to the end of the chapter. Like, literally, that's it.
Or you
Alrighty.
could read only that part.
No, Cape, we're not like you where I'll just read like the worst parts and that's it.
But yeah, that's the
go
manga that I'm my favorite manga that I'm currently reading, other than that one part.
Okay. Alrighty,
Well,
Cape, it's up to you now.
Oh yeah, so is my favorite manga ever?
Your favorite manga, clean manga, then your favorite arrow manga.
And then,
Okay.
like, if you're reading one right now, what one are you reading?
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So my favorite manga ever is fucking Berserk, because I'm a dumb edgy kid.
Ah, yeah.
I mean, I could agree with you. Berserk is pretty good.
Yeah, it's my favorite, and
I won't lie to you. I would read that, but like, fuck, I don't want to wait 6 months for one chapter. Really?
Tell me about it.
It'll finish eventually. It's fine.
Yeah,
how long does it take for them to get off the boat?
That's what they said about Hunter x Hunter, and look at them. They're still waiting for the manga to end, and B, the anime to end.
Well, I mean, the difference between them is that the Hunter x Hunter guy is dying, and the Berserk guy isn't.
True.
So like he's got like a good,
he's got like a good, what?
Like he's got like a good reason why he isn't like finishing it, but like, so it's like, oh yeah, no, that's like sad and stuff, but like the Berserk, it's just like, just wait, these things take time.
I mean, like, that's a good argument, but there's like people like I don't know, the guy who creates One Punch Man that has like a lot better art than he does, and it takes him less time to write it, actually draw it.
True.
Well, well, but I mean, who would even read like a, this?
Don't you even start that! Don't you dare! Don't you dare! Just One Punch Man. I'm serious.
Look, I judge my anime I watch based on the how much hair the character has, and I just I can't.
Oh, so you love Super Saiyan 3?
Yeah. Fucking Super Saiyan 3.
Oh, that's why you like Super Saiyan 4. Gogeta, okay.
Yeah, Super Saiyan 4, he's got hair all over.
All right, continue.
So you probably look up videos that basically have the tag Bush on it, don't you?
Hey, George W. Bush.
Not the same Bush I'm talking about.
No. I was about to say Hillary Clinton. Shit. That's George Bush's wife.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I'm not American.
Okay.
I think I'm the only American in this chat right now, and I don't give a shit.
Oh, okay. Well, Cape, continue.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, I like Berserk. It's pretty long, but I read it in like a weekend, I think.
Oh my god!
Wow,
but yeah, and
you like consumed it.
And I've been waiting for like 3 years.
That just
so, like,
worked.
I'm not one of those people who's been reading it for 20 years and is like grown up, got a wife, and like had like 10 kids. But I'm I'm probably gonna be waiting for a while because they're like halfway through.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
All
it's
right.
really like it's like it's a revenge story. It's fun. I mean, well, fun is relative, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I
It's
mean, you can have
interesting.
fun reading. It's like no one can tell you something's not fun.
Yeah.
Unless it's hurting
Well,
yourself, then you can easily tell somebody you're just fucked up, you know.
yeah, I'm so fucked up. Get the mayo out, put it on your hand.
Wait, what?
D- d-
I have no way to respond to that. Okay,
I,
go on to the arrow manga. Go into the arrow manga, please.
Oh god.
yeah, go to the arrow manga,
Uh,
the H manga.
Yeah.
And I don't really have a favorite. I just sort of have like
Well, whatever one comes to your mind first. Emphasis on the C word.
okay, I have to give you.
Oh my god, okay. Why?
Well, I mean, I can't say the word because of the, YouTube
What?
in there, blah blah blah. But
What'd you
Okay.
say?
Well, I mean, you can say it. You just have to edit it out.
I mean, I could put maybe I could put a bleep. I don't know. I'd have to find the resource file for that.
It's actually a little harder to like put a blip in them than you think. I've already tried it, and it's like when you're not experienced in editing, it's actually pretty annoying to do.
True.
We keep cutting up Cape. Go ahead.
He like gets hired by these two succubus sisters.
So the
Oh, okay.
manga that he was talking about is called Inma no Mikata, which is succubus support.
Okay.
The full name
Is
of it.
it a code? Is there a code or?
Yeah, there's a code for
Oh,
it.
yeah, there is a code.
All right.
It's a 239990.
All right, and it is on the site with the site with the N, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Sorry.
anyway,
I
like it because it's got a lot of mouth action.
I'll edit that out.
Oh
Okay?
my god, dude! You basically just said the whole title.
I will edit that out. Don't worry.
Okay.
I'm pretty good at cutting shit out.
Okay, that's good.
Sorry, I didn't mean that in a rude way.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I understand.
Okay. But continue, Cape.
Oh yeah. So anyway, fucking succubuses are they're in the world. Everyone's like half succubus.
Mhm.
And
Oh,
you know they need the pure humans to get the good juice.
I think I've read this one.
I don't
Yeah.
think I have. I recognize the title because I think someone told me to read it before, but I've never actually read it.
So the only reason why I think why I've read this one is because succubi are considered monster girls, and
Mhm.
I just basically said one of my preferences. But like, yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's one of the tags I look up.
Oh, okay. I think it's pretty obvious what kind of tags I look at from what I said.
Yeah,
Yeah. Dragon Ball, Goku.
Wait, what? No.
Goku on Android 17.
PlayStation. Goku on PlayStation 3.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh, what
But
is
yeah,
that?
anyway,
Uh,
they need the
Raging
they
Blast.
need the pure human. Need the pure human juice. This guy's a pure human. And he gets hired by these two succubus sisters. And there's a lot of mouth action.
There's a lot of mouth
Hmm.
action.
Oh, so
Yeah.
it's like a lot of.
Felicio.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
oral, but that works too.
I mean, well, that's technically what the maneuver, the move is called. It's called Felicio.
Yeah, I know. But
Sorry.
I just wanted to be more discreet about that. It don't matter. Cape, you should
human
try
juice.
to finish up here.
Yeah, human juice.
Gets
You
hired by
were.
these two.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
sorry.
then you know, all that stuff happens.
All the adult stuff.
Yeah,
So-
there's not a lot to say. Like, the
Is-
story isn't like deep. There's no like fucking like heartwarming moments. There's no top 10 anime openings. You know.
So let
It's
me
just
ask
like,
you.
oh, yeah.
Okay.
Let me ask you a question.
God, are you gonna shit on me about the tags?
I'm going to ask you if there is one tag. Like this is another tag that I look up. It's called Nakadashi.
Oh, that's
Oh no, that's not in here.
Huh?
Oh yes, it is. It is.
oh yeah, it is the last chapter, man.
So you know what Nakadashi means?
Yeah, I know.
What is it?
Inside something.
Yep.
Dude, my Duolingo.
Duolingo.
off.
Gotta love it.
You might as well say the actual website of where I had it.
Nope. Bitches.
Hmm.
Back in my
Oh
day,
my god.
back in my day, we had to get our porn from Playboy. It came in the mail.
Had to find it in the woods.
I actually found my stepdad's porn stash in one of the wooden wood trailers that we had. It was like
really?
it was like 60 magazines of like Penthouse, Playboy, like a whole bunch of other porn brands, like porn magazine companies that I've never heard of. There was like 60 of them, and I was like, awesome. I can just look at these, but like I was so young that I didn't know that if you stroke your dick, you feel better. So like,
oh, okay.
yeah, it was one of those things where I was just looking at them like an old guy.
Not doing anything, yeah.
Yeah, like an old guy looks at Playboy just for the articles.
Now you're making me feel old because I read H manga for the stories most of the time.
You're not old. You're just weird.
I am weird.
Now, old man.
I don't know. I don't see why people don't do that because sometimes those stories are really damn good.
Actually, sometimes those stories are way better than actual manga.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah.
Like the one I mentioned, I consider that like better than a lot of shit I've actually read.
There's this one manga, or the manga, this one what is it, Dojin, that everyone was making memes and shit out of.
177013.
Let me look that up really quick. It could be it.
Metamorphosis?
Yes, that's it.
Dark Metamorphosis.
Yeah, that's 177013. I know that by heart because I memed the shit out of it too.
Yeah, that Dojin, everyone was like, "Oh, you gotta read this. You gotta read this Dojin." And it's like, I read it and I was like, "Damn, I feel physically ill."
Yeah, no, it's not like a thing that'll make you like cry, but it's like a thing that'll just make you feel like
really
total shit.
Yeah, really, really bad. Like it'll make you question, like, am I doing the right thing by reading this? I mean, this is
yeah. I'll say this: I don't like JoJo, but the JoJo end is canon to me. I don't care what anyone says.
I have never seen, read, nor care to do either of JoJo.
Yeah.
Oh man.
My ex went like fucking crazy over that show, and I hated every second of it because she just wouldn't shut up about it, and it just got so annoying.
Yeah, it's okay. I was a JoJo fan for a few years, and I don't mean that as in I read JoJo or watched JoJo. I mean I was a JoJo fan.
Is that like a porn star?
No, I mean, as a derogatory term.
I wanted to ask Cape one last thing here, which is the last one, which is what's your manga you're currently reading?
Yeah,
manga or age manga, don't matter.
God. I'm reading a lot of stuff, and half of it I don't want to talk about it because it's just like, oh, here's this manga about this guy who's like, I like you, and then this girl's like, oh wow.
Is it a romance or is it like a?
I mean, to be fair, I really like reading romance too.
I mean, Tales of Wedding Rings is my favorite manga so far, and it's a romance.
I'm saying this because I'm currently reading like 50 at once.
Oh wow. Okay.
Well, I'll ask you this: what's the last one that you looked at? Like the very last one before you did anything else?
Not necessarily read cover to cover, but like
Yeah, just like the last one that you put down and you started doing something else.
Okay, is this new one that started like a few months ago, I think.
Okay.
It's called Cooperum's Bride. And it's about this guy who's like he's a coppersmith, and he works in this. He's like. And then in this town, he like works on copper and he like hammers it together. And then there's this girl who they've been dating, and then the first chapter he's like, hey, we should get married.
What?
And she's like, oh wow.
So it was announced on December 13th, or announced on December 7th. What? So okay, I'm looking at the cover right now. Is it an online manga?
I don't know. I'm reading it. I'm reading it. Completely legally.
Yeah,
like wonders of the internet.
When Cape says completely legally, he means like he's just stealing it.
Oh well, obviously.
Link.
Yeah.
Like
I know him well enough to know that when he's being sarcastic, so it's like, yeah.
So how many chapters are there?
There's like 5 chapters.
Yeah, so this is it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just
it's by
I just like it. It's really cute, and this girl was like, oh, I don't, yeah.
So it's comedy, romance, and slice of life, and its demographic is for seinen, so like young adults or like adults.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But the theme is gyaru, which if we're like super weebs, we all three of us know what gyaru means.
Yeah.
I don't actually know.
Basically, it's a type of girl that dresses a certain way and looks a certain way. Like it's basically essentially the Japanese term for prep.
Oh, okay.
But
I see.
but like a slutty prep.
when the preps are flaming. Well, it doesn't have to mean that, you know.
True.
Okay.
True.
That's fair.
In some forms of manga and anime, they're slutty. In other forms, they're not.
Oh yeah. Well, to be fair, I like my women. You know.
You're like, you dirty girls.
You like your
No.
women to either beat the shit out of you or be so demonic that you have to sell your soul to them before they can even touch your pee-pee.
I mean, those both work, but I was gonna say like I would look at her ass and she'd call me like gay for that.
I mean, I think any girl, if they didn't ask for it, would call you gay for that.
No, it's commonly enough. They just thank you for it.
Yeah,
I'm serious. I've done that. Like I remember there was one girl that had like a big fat ass walking in front of me. Then I accidentally said out loud. I was like, "Oh, you have a nice ass." And she turned around like was awkwardly like, "Oh, thanks," and just walked away. And I started laughing really hard.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna be really honest. I cringed when you said that.
I know something that just spurred out like randomly, like, and I didn't mean it.
I actually on this subject, I just a few days ago, I had a girl come up to me and said, "You know, you have a magnificent ponytail." I was like, thanks, and I felt really fucking weird because I only just started wearing a ponytail since my hair got super long, and I don't like my hair getting in my face. So it was the only other option other than headbands, and headbands are for chicks, like literally. So
you should get a Naruto headband.
No. Naruto is for basic bitches.
Exactly.
Like,
but anyone can wear the headband then.
There's a term for people who watch Naruto. They're called Narutards.
Wow. Okay.
Sorry, I absolutely hate Naruto. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
What about Bleach?
Bleach is okay, but like I don't like the names that they use for like the God, what is it? They're not their swords, their Zanpakuto or whatever, but like their moves are like the hollows are like the fucking
Bankai.
not the Bankai. They sound really Spanish. They sound really Spanishy, like Esperanza or something like that.
Oh, yeah, it's based on Spain. Okay. Anyway,
okay.
They're gonna get married. They've known each other since elementary school, and they've been like, yeah, we've been dating for a while. And the guy just goes like, well, let's get married, and the girl's like, okay, after a bit of thinking and stuff. And it hasn't gone any further than that because it's 4 chapters.
All right, I guess that works. Very brief, but all right.
Yeah, that was a very brief description.
And I'm saying that because that's literally the one I closed like right before we started talking.
Oh, okay.
All right. So I want you guys to say. I want each one of you to say goodbye on your own terms first before I finish off. Okay.
Okay. That's so sudden. I mean, I've never said goodbye to someone before.
I mean, you have exes, don't you?
Well, I mean that was different. I left them purposefully.
Oh, okay.
But like,
okay. Well, do you want me to start with Cape?
Yeah. Start with Cape.
Okay. Okay, Cape. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Goodbye, everyone. Make sure you eat your vegetables, watch SVO, and don't run in front of cars.
I mean, I agree with 2 out of 3 of those things that you said, but okay.
Yeah, 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
yeah. Just like jump in front of that car.
Okay.
Have a good night and try not to eat lithium batteries.
Ooh, very, very specific on that. Okay.
Yeah.
Public service announcements.
Alrighty.
Did you know that you can put a due to the shape, you can put a light bulb in your mouth, but you can't take it out.
Oh, did you know? No, never mind. I'm not going to do that. That's a little lewd. That's a little lewd.
No, go for it. If you're gonna cut it, go ahead.
Okay, you can actually stick a light bulb up your anus, but
You can't get it out.
well, you can get half of it out.
Actually, no. You keep that in. You keep that in.
Keep it in.
No, it was
Yeah,
dangerous.
keep
I break.
it in. This is a public service announcement here.
Public service announcement. You can stick a light bulb up your anus, but you can only get half of it out.
Okay. All right. Enough. I want to thank you guys for watching the first installment of the podcast. I had a lot of fun doing this, and I think we can probably do this depending on when we can.
We're doing this daily until the end of June.
What?
We're doing it daily
Hey.
till the end of time.
Oh God, no! Like,
Oh God, because
I don't.
I'm gonna have to.
It's not I don't like talking to you guys. Just that if we have to think of topics like every single day like that, it's gonna get a little tiresome.
Yeah,
But-
that would be tiresome.
Yeah. But thank you guys for watching this. If you watch all the way through, then holy shit, you're a legend. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.
See you next time. See you next game.
Toodaloo.
Maybe